aides in there to help him with his medications and monitor him and so forth. But he wants to live at home. Well, last Thursday night, my wife and I were up in Maryland, and we were visiting my dad. And a nurse came in there to check in, and her name was Jerusalem. Now, how's that for my story on reaching a spiritual level? And I love it. So her name was Jerusalem, and she's from Ethiopia, and she has been in America for 20 years, and she's about 44 years old. She came here when she was about 24 years old. Well, the conversation kind of got down to this. My father is the youngest of 12. He's the last living member of 12 siblings. And she said, I'm from a family of 9. I said, wow, so you understand. I'll tell you what it was. I asked him what I said, can you guess what my dad's middle name is? And I gave her a bunch of clues, but it was a trick because he doesn't have a middle name. He said he was lucky to get a first name. Well, here's what happened. She came to America 20 years ago, and she said she really misses the old life. All 9 of her siblings, her and the other 8, they all lived in a room that was smaller than 12 by 12. She said that the whole family would live together, the children, the grandparents, and everyone. And she said that in America, the way that she lives here, the kids grow up, and then they leave, and then the parents are alone. Some parents probably like that, but she said that the lifestyle that she lived in was better than the lifestyle that she has here in America because there was just more closeness of family. And even though it was just utter poverty in America's eyes, they didn't see it that way. And so what I'm trying to tell you with budgeting is there's many, many things that you spend your money on that you just don't need. And we talk about the American concept of keeping up with the Joneses and all these material things. And so I just found it very interesting that, a lot of us look at third world countries and feel sorry for the people, the way they live. But Jerusalem, she told me exactly the opposite. And so I don't want you to think for a second she's unappreciative of living in America. No, not at all. She just said, though, that she misses the family interaction. And she specifically said, though, that you don't have to have so much. You can be appreciative for so much less once you get to be like that. So with that said, I'm going to end it with this. I've got a minute and a half to go. And I want to just let you know that next week, Dave Richards is coming back, and Dave's a personality that just loves to do for other people, and he loves history. And so that's one of the things that we're going to talk about next week. We're going to talk about successful people. Some of them are famous, and some of them are very unknown. But what I'm trying to do with you, and thank you for listening and tuning into the show, what I'm trying to do is just have you start to think about ways that you can apply some of the thinking that I'm trying to help you with here to get you to where you can make more of your life, where you can be happier, more fulfilled without having to have so much, and where you can self-direct yourself. So with Pathway to Success, to summarize that's what I'm trying to say to you is take control of your life and just go through all the steps you need to go through. Make up your mind. The tools are the easiest part of being successful, but, it's my whole formula. Love, trust, respect, listen, decide to change, and then the tools are there. So with that said, I look forward to next week. Thank you for listening. Again, it's Dave Richards next week, and God bless each one of you.
Thanks for listening to Right Thinking with Steve Copeland. I look forward to being with you again next week. And remember, don't quit, plan ahead, it will get better. God bless you and have a great week.